Welcome to the show. My name is DrDamages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world, New York City. Yes, hey, New York City is so great that our NBA team, the New York Knicks, did what they have done every year in the last 25 years. They raise our hopes high and then smash it on the pavement like a stubborn coconut. Yes, they choked. Now. What can we do? The good thing is that it reminds those who see a picture like this one and have their hopes high. Yes, look at the picture. That is the new team to bring down the Jagaban in Nigeria. You see, when you see such a picture, please tell them to bring their hands down. Come on, but my friends, bring your hands down. If you don't, you are the person who will sing.
Grocery is a glory. Angori, I wanna give us. Oh Lord, the one in man. You are to our Lord.
Oh my God. Did you hear what Donald Trump told Vladimir Putin, Russian president? Oh, Trump wrote on his personal Bible blog, The Truth Media. What Vladimir Putin doesn't realize is that if it weren't for me, a lot of really bad things would have happened to Russia. And I mean really bad things. He is playing with fire. Oh my God. Putin is in trouble. Trump will soon unleash American power on Russia. And Putin will pee in his pants. Look at Putin. Does he look like somebody who pees? You see, don't mess with Big Daddy Trump. You know, I tell you, Trump is nothing like Emmanuel Macron, the French president. Oh, nothing like, forget about what the wife is doing. Trump is nothing like Emmanuel Macron. Did you see what happened to Emmanuel Macron when his plane landed in Vietnam? Sasha, play that for them. Yes, I have discovered what Emmanuel Macron told his young wife, Bridget, for which he received that slap in Vietnam. No, so as the plane was landed, when the plane landed, and the door was about to open, Emmanuel asked the wife, like a dutiful husband that he is, honey, should I reveal to the people of Vietnam that this is your first visit to their country since you led a French battalion during the Vietnam War? Should I? That was it. Emmanuel Macron got that shove. Seen all over the world for saying just that. Yeah, watch it again. Imagine if Emmanuel Macron was the person who shoved her. Imagine that. I tell you, Germany would have sent in troops into France and take the country over again. Yes, it would have been a lockdown. But this is not the first time Emmanuel Macron has received a slap. The French, it appears, they love it to slap the man around. Take a look.
Allez, venez là, un petit coup.
Yes. Now, Melania, Trump's wife, cannot do something like this to Trump. No way. If she tries it, Trump will deport her straight. Even as she cries, chain migration. Trump will deport her straight. Now, no woman can do something like this to a Nigerian president. Impossible. Can Remi Tinubu do something like this to the Jagaban in public? No way. The last time we saw the Jagaban eyeing a woman in public, Remi just looked at him once and the man behaved. Look at the picture. That was long ago when everything was still in working condition. Not even Patience Jonathan could pull that nonsense off in public. Take a look. These are the good old days, you know. Yeah. The only thing patient pulled off was to exit a plane, the Nigerian presidential plane, in New York before the husband. Good luck. That was it. Look at the picture. You see, in Africa, whatever happens in Aso Rock residence stays in Aso Rock residence. We don't hear about it. All that I will add to the story of our presidents and what their wives do is kafune fune diotua fune fune agadia. If Emmanuel Macron is dealing with this kind of thing in public, imagine what's happening behind the scene. Africa, who did this to us? When I heard Tinubu's people promoting the propaganda that he had paid off the billions that we owe IMF, collected during COVID, 3.5 billion something, I knew there was a reason behind it. Yes, never forget the original sin is those fake bishops. Remember them? That is the original sin. It's always a deflection. When they are raising their right hands, watch what the left is doing. It's always a deflection. So the actual truth is now out. It's out. Tinubu wants to borrow $21.5 billion and another 757 billion naira domestic bonds to settle outstanding pension liabilities. There's also another 2.1 billion euros and 15 billion Japanese yen. He's just grabbing it wherever you can get. Now, as usual, the president said he will channel the funds into critical infrastructure projects. You know, projects like the Lagos Calabar road without a bid. You know, nobody bidded for it. The road for your information, people don't know this, will bring billions of dollars worth of food wasting away in Calabar to Lagos, you know. Tinubu mentioned also railways. You know, he said this time he won't skip the southeast the way they used to do. No, he said this time it will get to the southeast. Now, if you add this new borrowing to the ones that we currently owe, your calculator, try it. I did. Your calculator will say error, out of memory. That's what my own said. I tried to add it up. Soon, servicing these debts will cost more than our oil revenue in a year. That's what will happen. But don't worry. It is not as if Tinubu didn't do the same thing in Lagos State. He did. And today, Lagos is Nigeria's center for excellence. You know, what else do you want? What else? Relax and watch as the Jagaban turns the rest of Nigeria into Lagos. Since you people don't think it is essential to know the background, history, the backstory of the people you want to make your presidents, wetin concern me? Nonsense. So, Saudi Arabia deported Sheik Gumi from 2025 Hajj. Can you believe that? They know the fear. Gumi said he had a valid visa, but the Saudi authorities still denied him entry at Medina Airport. Can you believe it? News reports say that the Islamic sheikh knew that the Saudis placed a restriction, not just 1, 2, 3, on him. Saudi Arabia authorities banned him for security reasons. but the man thought after he prayed to Allah that Allah will confuse the computers in Saudi Arabia and they will let him in. You know, the same way God confuses Nigerian security agencies when they see him with militants. That's what he thought. Now, Gumi accepted his fate and said he will use his time to attend to his health and his famine. You know, I like that. I hope that he will vow to build a holy land somewhere in Kaduna, where Muslims from all over the world refused entry into Saudi Arabia who come for their pilgrimage. You know what I mean? I'm sure Allah will understand. You know, it is not as if Nigeria has a shortage of Satans to stone. It's not. Now, Along that line, I understand that the ultimate plan of Pastor Adeboye and Pastor Oyedepo is to turn Lagos Ibadan Expressway into a new Jerusalem as a new Holy Land. Pilgrims worldwide will start coming there instead of going to the Vatican or to the old Jerusalem. You know what I mean? That is the idea. That's what I will support. Imagine the amount of money we will make. Saudi Arabia, for your information, makes $12 billion annually from 2.6 million people who visit the kingdom every year for Hajj. In 2 years, Nigeria will make more than this money that Tinubu is going around borrowing from countries that do not wish us well. Africans, think. Think. Africans, who did this to us? Who did this to us? Think. Can you imagine that? All Muslims coming to Nigeria, all Christians to Nigeria. Big money. I have to teach you everything. Oh, yes. I thank God for this story. That I did not join all of you who were abusing Cubana Chief Priest for kneeling before Vice President Kashim Shettima. I thank God I wasn't part of it. He said that all your abuses were blessings in disguise. I didn't know that. Why is it that nobody informed me and I've been wasting energy returning to the sender all the abuses that you people sent to me? I didn't know. From now on, I'm going to be turning them into blessings and credit alerts. In fact, our engineers should design a machine that will do that. The point is that Cubana Chief Priest has gotten hold of Hope Uzodimma's playbook, and he's running with it. As our forefather said, Abasi also, I go mile, you know? Those who attend the Senate sessions wearing Tinubu 2027 attires will one day meet the people in the attire the people will put on them. Yes. Sasha, tweet that out.
This is first president, they match the $2. That is where we are suffering. Because Nigerians are not used to working hard. We are used to getting cheap money. People sleep in their houses and use telephone and get dollar and sell it at very high rate.
Yes, yes, all of you. That's my good man. You know, my good man. Nonsense. Oh, that's all the time we have. Please keep following us at DrDamages on all social media platforms. DrDamages. Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, I Am Eleanor, by Eleanor Roosevelt. And it says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Yes! I go deep to find this. I go deep. Until next week, I'm DrDamages. I diagnose you yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you.